The music industry is on fire and AI companies are in the crosshairs. 3 Titan record labels have just launched the biggest attack that could vaporize the future of generative AI music. But what does this mean for the future of your favorite song and your favorite AI? Brace yourself, this story is about to change the future of AI music. And if you are wondering why my hair looks like this, I will explain at the end of the video. UMG, Sony and Warner have filed lawsuits against Udio and Suno today. They are claiming mass infringement of copyrighted materials by the AI companies. And they are seeking a lot of money from them for what they call mass infringement of sound recordings copied and exploited without permission. So what is a lot of money? The labels are demanding up to $150,000 for each, yes you heard it right, for each copyright violation, and a court ordered to stop the companies from using their materials to train AI models. The final cost hasn't been calculated, but since each company owns a vast number of songs, the total could reach billions or even trillions of dollars. However, usually these cases don't result in the highest possible payouts if they even go to trial. So even though the mentioned amount is large, it could be just for the show in what is like to be a bitter battle. And another thing, the copyright holders' rights will be a major point of contention. Why you say? Because the current sampling laws already allow artists to be influenced by previous work if they change it enough to make it distinct. Several cases that include Prince, the Beastie Boys and Tully Crew state that changing a work in a significant and meaningful way allows the new artist to use the material. The record labels obviously feel differently and they have 2 major points. Number 1, they argue that the previous judgments didn't take into account technology that will be created to speed up this process. And number 2 is these are done by computers instead of people. This obviously has very broad implications for both technology and music business and how companies will approach AI training in the future, so not just musicians will be interested in how this plays out. The other potential is that an agreement is put in place before trial, where AI companies pay for licensing rights and the whole lawsuit just goes away. If that happens, nothing will have truly been decided and ruling on what is and what isn't considered copyright is just sent further into the future. To see the community's reaction, I actually digged down and found this fresh Reddit thread with some really interesting takes. Most Keep Forest says, and I quote, "Getty Images tried to sue over the same thing when their watermarks started appearing on generative images, showing so many of their images were used in training data that it thought their watermark was a part of art. And the case was thrown out before it ever reached a court." So the idea that the music companies are going to win and redefine copyright to be as expensive as they are wanting seems very unlucky. Another interesting take was from Snow Avocados 9698, and I quote, "The worst case scenario is one where only the major record labels have access to AI to make music. Only they would have the rights to enough music to train it. Would be 1,000 times worse than AI music being accessible to everyone like it currently is via Suno." And then edit, looking into it further, it seems the record labels have even made comments on working on AI themselves. Anyone supporting the record labels here is short-sighted. They will sue competitors and then come out with their own AI-generated music and artists. And this is my favorite, coming from AMJ Jr., and I quote, "Only something as unhinged as unregulated AI could have the entire music industry on the side of major labels. What a time to be alive." So hold tight, this story is going to be in the news for a while and we will keep you updated as it develops. I realized I never told you why I look like this, why my hair looks like this. Well, today was my appointment with hairdresser. And idea was like just fix my hair a bit so it is the same color like everywhere else. What ended up happening is that I get a very severe allergic reaction for some reason. I've done this many times, I never had it before, but today I thought I was actually about to gonna die because suddenly my eyes turned red, like a blood red, and my face started to become red here and slowly go down. It was weird to see. to my arms and then my body, and everything started itching everywhere in the body. So what ended up happening, they immediately washed my hair and gave me a lot of pills, and at some point I was even having a bit hard time to breathing. So I really thought, that's it, I'm gonna die in a hairdresser while dyeing my hair. This is how it ends. But I'm okay now. I'm still red. My hair looks super awkward. I will probably fix it later on when I feel like I'm a bit calmed down and try to find a way. Today it looks a bit less awkward, but that is it. So I survived. Even the day I was about to die, I brought the video for you. So you know now how serious I take this. We will see how long you have to see this hair. Maybe this gives me a like and subscribe. Who knows? Okay, that's it. I'm leaving now. I'm gonna go rest.